Hi, and welcome back to Taste Panel for Chillionaires, episode 171 today. And hey, this is where everything is happening by request. Okay, what that means, guys, is you write in and you request a hot sauce that you want to see reviewed. And hey, when I get around to doing that, I will definitely do so. I'll search the stuff out. And hey, we'll set aside a couple series of programs like we have these last couple, and we'll honor those requests. Today, another one coming in here. Yeah, how about Lottie's yellow sauce? All right. So hey, traditional Barbados recipe, hot pepper sauce. Again, this one coming in by request. I'd like to thank Junsta for recommending this one. Okay, so hey, one of the original subscribers to the panel, been with us a long time. Hey man, this sauce is for you. And yeah, I'm a little belated, but hey, I finally got around to getting it. And hey man, it looks really good. So hey guys, check that out. This stuff looks really thick. Look at that, it hardly even moves. Full of all kinds of stuff in there. There's red pieces and green pieces and clear pieces and hey, lots of yellow, man. But anyway, a little bit of writing going on in the front. I'll run through that and we'll move on with this sauce. And again, guys, the ambient temperature in here is killer. Super hot out there today in the upper 90s. So hey, a perfect day for some hot sauce, right? So here we go. Add just a little of this national and international award-winning gourmet hot pepper sauce, and all of your dishes and recipes will explode with flavor. Okay, so hey, we have the hot and explode accentuated in red, which means it's got to be hot, right? So anyway, I don't know if this is a sauce that's actually out of Barbados. I'm thinking so. All that's listed on here is it says Henry's Dream Distributors. Okay, so hey, maybe these guys listen to Nick Cave. I don't know. But anyway, they're based out of Houston, Texas. If you want to try their site, it's www.tajanosalsa. That's TAJANO salsa.com. And then there's a little thing there that says Go Texas. So hey, a couple shows ago we had Texas Pete's. So if I keep having to dwell on all this stuff dealing with Texas, I'm going to have to go buy a cowboy hat for the show? I don't think so. But anyway, alright guys, hey, let's get to the ingredients here. It's Scotch. Well, actually they have Scoth. So hey, there's a typo here, but we can assume that that's Scotch bonnet peppers. We have mustard and all the ingredients that go into mustard. I'm not going to run through those. We have vinegar, onions, sugar, salt, and garlic. But maybe I will because I see some paprika in there, some mustard bran, and some turmeric. And yeah, some mustard seeds. And alright, so there you pretty much have it. So anyway, again guys, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this stuff on the spoon. It looks really, really thick. I'm going to shake it up as best I can. And we'll take a sniff of this. And see where this leads us. Yeah, you can see kind of actually looks a little like mustard in the bottleneck. Alright, smells a little like mustard as well. Coming across is kind of almost a honey mustard nose on that. We had something similar a while back with the backdraft sauce from Trinidad Trader. So yeah, when we did the Battle of the Backdrafts, you might want to check those episodes out. Similar type of nose. Basically just getting kind of a sweet honey mustard nose. Don't know that too many of those Scotch bonnets are really making their presence known, at least in the aroma. And basically smelling really mustardy, really sweet. And again, kind of thick and creamy like a mustard. So hey, let's slap some on the spoon and put it through the true test, which is the taste. Again, yeah, coming off here, guys. Yeah, this is kind of really thick, chunky stuff happening. Yeah, try to grab a bunch of these pieces here. Got some red chunks coming off, and yeah, some other particles. So yeah, body, yeah, really creamy. Look at that. All right. So, yeah, it looks something like that. This one I actually can bring over. Yeah, lumpy, chunky, creamy, everything that you think of from a mustard. But again, this stuff has lots of other stuffs in them. I'm thinking that perhaps those red pieces might be pepper pieces. So hey, without further ado, here, Lottie's yellow sauce. Yeah. Wow, that's pretty good. Okay, a couple of things happening right up front. Kind of a crunchy pulp going on for one. Again, those red pieces that you're seeing there, I really do believe are actual pieces of pepper. Kind of give a firmness to the body to some degree. The sauce all around is kind of creamy. Picking up a really tangy vinegar coming in there too. However, it's not really overwhelming. Getting kind of mixed in there with some honey mustard flavors. Still crunching down on some of those pepper particles. It's almost kind of like they have like raw peppers, like just chopped up in there, because it physically crunches when you chew down on it. I could have swore I bit into a couple seeds. I don't know, with all those other textures going on in there. So I'm really kind of getting it tastes like a really hot mustard, or a hot honey mustard actually, because it's still maintaining that honey mustard quality, kind of sweet to the taste, but then you get that tanginess in there, giving it a little bit of a diversion from the sweetness. And then of course, with all those pepper chunks in there, you're getting some chili flavors actually rising through, and some heat as well. Heat's not crazy. However, it kind of, when you're chewing down on the pepper particles, it does produce a lot of heat, getting a little gas going. Still getting a little gas going. But well, I really like the fact that I'm really tasting those kind of fruity habanero notes, and that they're actually pieces of pepper are actually sticking in my teeth. It's pretty cool. And the peppers are so identifiable with the crunching motion. Again, kind of like it was just kind of chopped in there and not reduced real well, and just added as a textural ingredient to a rather mustard-based sauce. And wow, pretty pleasant if you're a fan of like sweet and hot things, or a fan of sweet mustards, or a fan of hot mustards. This one here is kind of like a middle ground between the two of them. You can see a little better now as things are moving. Now that I got some of that out of there, you can see that how thick that stuff is. Wow, this is really good stuff. Actually, kind of picturing something like this on maybe like one of those Weisswursts, or like the veal sausages, you know, that you could grill, summertime grilling, some veal sausage. Put a little of this Lottie's yellow hot sauce on there, and you kind of, again, will be getting kind of a little German element with that mustard, and you get the additional benefit of some real kicked up spice, some real kicked up heat. So, wow, pretty cool. Again, this is a sauce that I probably would have never thought about. And again, I'd like to get some feedback from you guys. And if you have more requests, send them in, because it's really cool, because it sends me again in directions I wouldn't normally go in, and makes me, you know, tune my eye into some other things, you know, that would have otherwise been pretty elusive. So, all right, you know, basically that's what's going on here. Got a little, my tongue's caught pretty much of a full burn, particularly towards from like the center of the tongue coming forward. I'm getting a good burn. I got a little glow actually going all around my lips. When I first bit down, I got a little bit of heat in the back of the throat there. upon the initial swallow, when the heat was at its highest point, was actually chewing down in the initial swallow. After that,